Yo people, how's your fandom treating you? So, today I want to talk about a new book that started from Marvel called Strange Academy, written by Scotty Young. And what I liked about this was, if you recall another book we reviewed similar to this called Mystik, where it was pretty much like sort of they took the Harry Potter angle but made it, in college and in America, so it was kind of annoying, and it used a lot of already established characters but made them, late to late teens, early 20s characters. Zatanna, June Moon, Sargon, the son of Felix Faust, and a character we never knew before. So guess which one had the horrible secret? Yeah. And the problem I had with that was it really, in some ways, felt burdened by the fact that, well, this is Zatanna, this is Sargon, this is June Moon. We have to sort of explain those characters. This one here, Strange Academy, does not really have that problem. So the premise is, well, it opens up with a girl by the name of Emily Bright, and she's had magical powers since she was an infant. And they've manifested in one way or another, like, low-key levitation. And then one day, when her dog gets hit by a car, she's able to bring her dog back to life, but in exchange, she feels the pain. So she actually writes a letter to Doctor Strange saying, hey, Doctor Strange, know you're busy, but I've got like this magic thing. I was hoping you could help or give me any advice. And then one day when she's experimenting with her magic again, she gets attacked by a tree. And that's when Zelma shows up. And real quick, I love that Zelma has been consistent since Jason Aaron started the Doctor Strange book way back when, like 2016? Maybe even like 2015? I forget when. But it's been a long time. And I see Zelma is like a mainstay. Love Zelma. And Zelma comes and tells Emily and her parents, like, hey, we can take you to a school where you can learn to work on your magic. And it turns out that her magic has sort of been amplified a bit, courtesy of way back when magic had been killed and was brought back, it's now having a weird effect on some magic users. Some people's powers are developing differently or even more rapidly. So Emily goes to the school in New Orleans. And what's cool about the school is that not just Emily, who I think is a decent everyman for the story, is the other characters. One is the child of a pixie and a human. One is a frost giant brought in by Loki. There are two Asgardian brothers who the joke is that, they don't know Thor, Sif, Odin, any of the Warriors 3, foster kid named Calvin, a demon named Despair, and the son of Dormammu. And it's nice to see just all these different characters play off. And what's cool is that they're definitely products of the Marvel Universe, as opposed to just being figures in the Marvel Universe. And the figures in the Marvel Universe are actually the teachers. So Scarlet Witch is going to be there as a teacher. Brother Voodoo, Magic, the Ancient One, and even Doctor Strange himself will be in and out to sort of help out when they can to teach. And that's pretty much the premise, that we get a quick look at everyone's powers, sort of. Nothing really over the top. Calvin has a really weird coat that attacks things. It's still too early to tell. Like, this first issue was pretty much like a way to get your feet wet into this book, and I'm pretty interested. I like the idea that the main Marvel characters who use magic are somewhat in the background. We'll see more about them as we see them interact with the students, who I think are really interesting characters, again, from all different walks of life in the Marvel Universe. Your mundane to the weird Asgardians and frost giants and pixies and swamp things. I'm looking forward to this book. Hoping it won't disappoint me like Mystik, but you never know, Anyway, with that in mind, it brings the video to close here. If you're new to the Bucket Thing, if you like, comment, share, subscribe, check out some other videos, and I'll catch you all later. This is the Bucket Think Tank signing off. Thanks for watching, and as always, may your fandom serve you well.